with your friendship. Thank you very much for being with me. Dinesh, I remember the good times we've had with Dad, and truly nice to see you full and active in the organization. Ajit, thank you for giving leadership to bringing IMC into the centerfold. I'm amongst friends. You spoke about homecoming. For me, this is more than home. This is family. I recount all the good times I've had with everybody in the room. I can't go down the room taking names. I'll have to start and finish my address. But wherever I'm looking, whether it's Shekhar Bhai or Mr. Devra, whether it's Deepak or MK, Mark, every one of you are friends from so many years. Good to see you, Mahendraji. We have Mahesh here, we have Dandekarji, Tanil Bhai, Gul, Mr. Godrej, I can just, Anandji, and I go back. Incidentally, Anandji was the first person to send me a letter from Rayon, Indian Rayon. As soon as I finished my chartered accountancy and the results came out, I think within an hour or two I received Mr. Anand Rathi's letter offering me a job in Indian Rayon. Thank God I didn't take that. Rambhai, your leadership of IMC has truly been phenomenal, and the passion with which you've continued the tradition of IMC. I know it's for you. It's not just an organization. It's a labor of love, and we all feel blessed to have you as our leader in IMC. And I'm saying our because I'm very much a part of IMC. Suresh Bhai, the more I can thank you, it will still be less. At this age, the textile sector is blessed to have him as our leader. And I'm sure Mr. Patodia or Vijayji, everybody will agree with me on that. Even today, when we have our textile advisory group meetings on cotton particularly, if it's in Mumbai, Suresh Bhai will be with us. If it's outside Mumbai, we just had one in Rajkot barely a week ago. And you know my meetings are long. For those of you who've had the unfortunate reason to be a part of any of my meetings, we go into a lot of detail and we do a lot of open discussions. Suresh Bhai is there throughout. On the video call, he's participating attentively to every single word being spoken, and we really are privileged to have your leadership in the textile sector. And I can keep going on and on. Nayan is there, Mr. Kanodia. I hope all are good at home. I haven't met the family, both the families, for quite some time now. So I can just go on. I can just go on recounting the lovely times I've had being an integral part of IMC and the good times we've all had in Mumbai. Truly the financial and commercial capital, but also the fun capital of India. Thank you, all the distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for joining India Calling on this Saturday morning. I came in late last night and enjoyed my tea at the waterfront this morning. So really, my apologies. I didn't make it for the breakfast, but we'll interact after this session a little bit. Friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Very appropriate subject this morning, where we are looking at a rising India, reflecting the speed and pace with which collectively all of us are determined for a better future for India. And as we all recognize, it cannot happen unless we all work with that spirit of partnership together collaborating with each other, cooperating with each other, of course, competing with each other also. It's great to see that competitive spirit that encourages much better outcomes, much more focus, both in government and in the industry sector. For us in government, we get encouraged when we see industry progressing, industry doing well. As I was walking in, I think it was Mahesh who was mentioning that the sector, the financial sector is doing very well. I know for a fact that Bajaj is doing very well. Anandji, I think it's the finance sector would only do well when there's prosperity all around and there's a spirit of positivity. And that spirit of positivity, which truly starts from Mumbai, is infectious. It transcends borders, and today, India's spirit of positivity has gone across the world. Yesterday and day before, over the last 2 days, and Secretary West will be happy to know about this, I've been having extensive discussions with the Chief of the Cabinet of the European Union, formal and informal. And I must share with all of you friends that every single geography in the world, maybe save and except one or two northern neighbors, has so much hope and expectation from India that it could sometimes be quite daunting. The expectations of India from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as the Italian Prime Minister said, probably actually every survey only confirms that he's the most loved leader in the world today. In fact, the Commerce Secretary of US, Gina Raimondo, has still not got over her visit to India. Apart from all the wonderful things she had to say about Indian business and all of you and the people of India while she was here, she continues to exude so much positivity and enthusiasm about the US-India partnership and is truly committed to making the state visit of the Honorable Prime Minister to the United States a grand success. That she's literally doing a VC with me every week or 10 days. What more can we add as deliverables to make the Prime Minister's visit a grand success, a big story, a big message to the world about the partnership, the togetherness that the rising India reflects in the world today. In fact, my teams are so stretched who are negotiating free trade agreements or comprehensive economic partnerships that we have some teams, some lead negotiators, in fact, even a chief negotiator who is literally moonlighting with a discussion happening in the morning, another in the later half of the day, some in person, some who are video conferencing. A lot of backup and background work needs to be done before every engagement. And all of this with a deep focus to ensure that we protect the best interests of India, Indian business, the people of India. Huge consultative process that we engage in before we do any partnership. The amount of meetings I've had with FAM, for example, I see Rasesh there, we were in college together with the president of FAM, or every organization. With IMC, I've had huge engagements on the chemical industry. Many of our members in IMC are with